This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Gearoid Farrelly.
And I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And you're listening to Agony Rants. Welcome, listener, to the show where a Eurovision winner / Dancing with the Stars potential winner.
That's me.
And a comedian.
Did you say potential winner?
Potential winner. Solve your problems, heal your life, fix your world, change your Monday.
And I think you're downgrading yourself there. You're a comedian, former Dancing with the Stars.
Loser.
Loser. You weren't a loser. You were a winner at life.
I remember when I got my Dancing with the Stars tattoo. I remember somebody talking to me on the phone and saying, "Oh, you got a tattoo? That's wonderful. But didn't you come sixth?" I was like, "Yeah, I did, yeah."
Do they not know how much you put into this, regardless of whether you win or not?
Do you know what I love? I love a well-executed burn.
I know.
I have to say I do appreciate it.
I mean, I know that because you throw them at me all the time.
Niamh, listen. Of course, where would we be?
You know the one you didn't win, Niamh. You're loving that one.
2010.
I mean, you can win something and still not get credit for it. Will it break your heart if I go further than you? I mean, the likelihood is small, but I'm just wondering.
I would like to say that it wouldn't. That I would be really proud.
Okay.
However, I can't because that is not true. I would be furious.
So the ideal is that we get the same. Or me
the
one less.
The ideal for you is that you get the same.
No, the ideal for me is I beat you.
That I leave you for dust.
Yes.
Go on, tell us how the rehearsals are going.
Do you know, I didn't know the value of Epsom salts before now.
I handed Niamh over, I passed the baton. The baton was Epsom salts gel and a great big monster size
I did not know Epsom salts gel existed. It has changed my life.
Really?
It's so good. Because you don't always have time to get into a bath. And no offence, I don't have a bath in my own house.
When I did Dancing with the Stars, I said to my boyfriend, right, no matter how tired I am,
Yeah,
no matter how hostile I am when you're trying to wake me off the couch, because I every single night fell asleep watching something.
You did.
I would say, please make me get into the bath.
Yeah, because you think
makes such a difference.
Yeah, no, it really does. Absolutely do. But, you know, to be fair, I'm not doing as badly as I thought. I don't know how much I'm retaining. This is the difficulty at my age. Is a funny thing that happens around this kind of age of your life with menopause and also getting slightly older is that you think you're cementing it in and then suddenly you go to the well for the knowledge that you have and then it's just not there.
Yeah.
It's just not there. And it's really bizarre for someone who just automatically has learned to just know that the muscle memory will throw it up. But because this is so new, everything about it is new. I mean, I appreciate that I'm still on stage, but, you know, everything that I have learned about performing on stage is very different to what I'm doing now. So, but you know what? Actually, I'm loving the whole process.
But you're a follower. That's the thing I think you'll struggle with.
Are you not excited for me learning that new skill? Are you hopeful that you can lead something?
I am hopeful about you learning that new skill. So, how your reveal was, as we are recording, your reveal was yesterday.
Yeah. I was absolutely overwhelmed. I didn't expect the amount of response that I got. And, you know, in my true fashion, there's two things that happened which were really super funny, right? Which is one is, you know, somebody, obviously there was like millions of things and I was desperate to try and answer them, but I was singing with Corn and Oak, so I had to spend the whole day, you know, not going online to answer. But every now and then I would flick in and go, oh my God, there's like another 100 things to do, right?
Oh, wow.
And I was like, I don't know how to cope with this because it's not normally that level. And the funny thing is, then when I finally got around to answering, it took me 2.5 hours to answer everybody, right? And
oh God!
I was there, you know, trying to make sure that I was answering because I'll get over that fairly quickly.
You don't have to answer them all.
But you weren't clear about that, right? So you know me and socials, right? But the thing is, right? I went in and then I got this lovely response by this guy who's basically said it's very on brand for you to take all day to respond to that. And I love that randomers know that that's how I am. And, you know, it was so funny. But, I mean, honestly, I was just so pleased that people were pleased I was doing that. Like, there was a lot of excitement. And I hope it's not just because they're saying, I want to see the state of her doing this. But I think there was generally a nice reaction to it.
When do the reveals finish? Everyone will be revealed by this Friday. as we're recording, is it?
No, I think it goes into next week.
All right, okay, then we'll have to be careful. But there is one person who is the most relieved person in the world that you have been announced.
Okay.
And that is Joanne McNally.
Oh, yeah. Because she tried to out me.
The problem is that me and Joanne have been on the road together. So we've been talking about this.
Oh, yeah.
And we've been talking about it very openly.
I
but
know.
we forget that it's like...
It's not,
it's a big secret.
I know. And then I went into RTE that day for the late. I was going and getting a costume fitting. You remember when I did the Halloween special?
Yes.
A few weeks ago. And she's in reception with Miriam O'Callaghan, right? Now, I don't mind Miriam because in a weird way, Miriam is manageable because she understands the whole concept.
Yeah.
And that sounds wrong in a sentence, like you don't manage Miriam. But what I'm saying is, it's that, she would understand
She's
that...
in the biz. She knows
she
you
would
don't
understand
reveal.
that it's not meant to be said. But also... Joanne's PR person and two other people were in reception, and Joanne went, "Oh, you in for Dancing with the Stars?" And I went, "I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in to get fitted for my costume." And then there was this awkward moment where the two of us didn't know how to cope with that moment.
Well,
and there was a lot of secret, winking crazy.
I got the most frantic voice note from Joanne after that had happened. She's like, "What have I done? What have I done? Oh my God."
We didn't know how to cope with ourselves.
But she kept doing it. She kept accidentally saying that you were doing Dance with the Stars.
I know.
She did it another time as well. And then yesterday we were in the car driving from Mayo because we ended all the dates. And I was on my phone. I was like, "Oh my God, Niamh's been announced." And she was like, "Today?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh my God, we did it on the pod last week." And she was in a mad panic, but then it must have been cut.
Yeah, baby.
But yeah, she's just like, I couldn't do any more of the secrecy with this.
No, I know. I mean, in future, don't do that, okay?
No, I won't.
I was so good.
Lessons were learned.
I was so good. I didn't tell hardly anybody. So
I told everyone. We talked about this last week, but I
You
did.
were so-
I've never been so excited about something.
What about you? You finished your touring for Christmas.
Nearly. I've one more show. But actually,
You always have one more show every
When
time.
this goes out, I'll be done.
Have you got your Christmas tree?
No, I haven't done that yet. I've got Friday night, I'm in Barcelona, and I booked a massage in the hotel I'm staying in
Barcelona?
for the next morning after, and then I'm flying home in the evening.
You've been talking about Barcelona for a while now. I'm very excited about it.
There's nobody going.
That's
Like it's a 100-seater venue. I think I've sold about 30 tickets.
You're going to have a lovely time.
I don't
You're going to
care.
be in Barcelona
I'll
having
tell
a
you why.
massage.
It'll be really fun. It's going to be lovely. But the reason I'm doing it is because I'm doing the UK tour in January, so I need to get this show back up on its feet.
Yeah, well, it's good actually. It's a non-pressure place to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
And with a massage.
There's a massage at the end of it.
And
How
in Barcelona,
bad
there'll be
can it
tapas.
Exactly. There'll be tapas. There'll be... will there be sun?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
There'll be record shops, though.
It might be warmer rain.
Great record shops.
Yeah. Now, before we go into the problems really fast here, I want to read something somebody sent me yesterday during the day, right?
Okay.
Which is technically a problem, but it's not, okay?
Okay.
You ready? Dear Niamh and Gearoid, I have a problem. I have two good friends who I catch up with once a week, sometimes for a bonus catch-up too. And recently I learned that they have been both lying to me. One of the duo is a national treasure. The other one is my favourite stand-up comedian and a Dancing with the Stars alumni. It appears that without warning, consultation, or even a sneaky hint, the national treasure has just been announced as taking part of the next season of Dancing with the Stars. I am shook. Do you like the way I said that? 'Cause you said it in capitals. This has created immense trust issues for me, and I'm wondering how I will ever recover from the betrayal of this probably long-kept secret. How should I handle this whole situation? Would be delighted to hear your thoughts.
Well-
Yours in by name, Amy Morrissey Stapleton. P.S. The use of the term friends here is at the writer's discretion only. I love it, Amy. I love you. We don't need to respond to this. She didn't want us to. She just wanted to say...
I just want to say that I do. This is the proudest I've ever been of myself
Yeah?
for bullying me into this.
Yeah, I know. God knows what you're going to do next.
And I actually have the text.
Oh, yeah.
The bullying text.
Yeah, go on then. Tell them how you did it to me.
I'll tell you how I did it, right? So as we are aware, during the year, my darling daughter Boots died. And
My
I was
heart.
in a bad place
You were.
I still am. But on the
No, I
7th of
know.
August, I sent Niamh a text. Because
Now, I just want to say I was supportive all through the situation.
you were supportive all through the situation.
I was on holiday in
You were on holiday and you
Donegal.
had at this point turned down Dancing with the Stars.
Well, I had been very clear to Adam that, maybe it wasn't for me. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. So I sent a text and I said, you know the way Boots died, and this is the worst thing that has ever happened. I know as one of my favourite people and best friends, you would do anything to cheer me up. And Niamh replied, always. What is it you want me to do? Anything.
I just want to be very clear. How lovely was that response?
It was lovely. It was absolutely lovely.
And then this is what he
And I
follows up with.
replied, Dancing with the Stars.
And what did I say?
You said, ha ha ha, feck off.
I said, I thought you needed a kidney, I'd give you that quicker.
Yeah, exactly.
But I did have to think about it after that. Yeah. So I just wanted to know that that's the level of emotional blackmail I dealt with.
Look, Niamh, don't hate the player, hate the game.
When I say
That's what I'll
Gearoid
say.
was pivotal to my decision this year. I'm just going to leave that there.
Pivotal, cattle prod pivotal.
Anyway, I've got dancing to do, so can we hurry up
let's
here
rock
into the
on.
problems?
Niamh, we have problems because we're
Okay.
here to solve the problems and the woes of the listener. But before we want to do that, we want to remind everybody,
Yes.
please subscribe to Head Stuff Plus.
Please do.
Yes, if you would like to support the show, just as little as €5
Can
per
you gift
month.
it to other people?
You can gift it. You can now buy a present of Head Stuff Plus to other people.
Amazing.
So what you can do is, if people don't know you listen to Agony Rants, firstly, why?
Yeah.
You can say to them, hey, can you get me Head Stuff Plus subscription for Agony Rants?
Yeah, or even buy it for them.
Yeah, well, I mean, that would be a lot now.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
I
But
suppose. If you're
ask
already
for it.
subscribing.
This is the present that goes on your wish list.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's as easy
Class.
as just going over to headstuffpodcast.com, sign up, you'll get vintage rants once
I
every
love
2
that.
weeks, and possibly we're in discussions about new bonus content. Discussions are being had.
Okay.
Niamh's not involved in it because
clearly.
it's a lot. It's too much. So
I'm busy.
headstuffpodcast.com, go buy your present. Niamh, we have a problem.
Okay.
Do you want to read the problem?
I'll read the first one. Okay. Dear Niamh and Gearoid, I'm hoping you can help me with a small but frustrating issue I'm having with a friend. She often borrows things from me, clothes, DVDs, and even a cookery book, and then never seems to give them back.
I
Now,
am furious already.
hold in your outrage.
I'm furious
hold it in,
already.
Hold it in, because I think it'll be beautiful at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, she's not doing it to be mean. And I don't think she even realises how much she has of mine at this point.
Let me just stop it and say she absolutely does. Go on.
But it's starting to bother me. Only now. Some of the things I really need, and others I'm worried will just get lost or forgotten. I don't want to fall out with her or make it awkward, but she's comfortable with leaving you in that space. I don't understand that. Because she's genuinely a good friend. But I also don't want to keep replacing items or feeling uncomfortable every time she asks to borrow something new. How can I gently bring this up and ask for my things back without making her feel accused? I can feel it radiating off you already, Gearoid. Or embarrassed.
She should be feeling both of those things.
Okay. And how do I set some rules so this doesn't keep happening? She will be coming to stay with me again at Christmas, so I know this is going to come up. So if you could answer me ASAP, that would be amazing, because I'm determined not to have this happen again. Thanks, Clodagh. Clodagh.
These are the problems, I think, in which we excel.
Yes.
Because these are the problems where somebody just needs to step up a little bit now.
As in Clodagh?
Clodagh needs to step up.
She does.
And I'll tell you how I would handle this.
Okay, go on then.
Right? Clodagh is 100% aware of absolutely every single thing that this person has.
Yes.
So what she should do is...
Make a list. Check in
She
it
should
twice.
make a list. Exactly. And she should ring this friend and say, come here.
You're
This is an absolute long shot. But by any chance, do you have my copy of Circle of Friends? Right?
I love you went there. I love creepy stone walls from the shop.
It's missing. Somebody I know wants to read it. I know I definitely had it.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if it's you. I know you have my microwave, firstborn, and DVD collection. But do you also have my copy of Circle of Friends?
I love that. That is like low grade. I'm naming and shaming here.
And what
I love that.
What you need to do is list all of the things they have. Pick the thing that is of least value to you, and that is the thing that you mention.
Okay.
Because she could say, "I have all those other things because you know about them," but she might be too embarrassed to say, "I have
be that
I have
person?
that as well."
Listen, she's not too embarrassed to be that person who is not giving back stuff.
But make it really clear that you know all of the other stuff that she has.
That
And she'll be embarrassed.
Yeah, but then she can deal with that. I mean, you
Her
say
problem.
here that she's coming over at Christmas, right? So if that's the case, if she's coming to stay with you at Christmas, listen, you know the way you're coming to stay, it would be great if you brought back those things because I really need them. You know,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. After the third time somebody didn't bring something back, they would not get another thing off me in the nicest possible way. And I mean that in the nicest possible way. My mother taught me when I was younger, sound like an old person saying this, but my mother taught me, she says, anything that you give away, you know, to lend to someone, money, stuff, whatever, you have to be prepared to not have in your life.
Well, what I do is,
Because people do that all the time.
if somebody is out and I say, oh, I have that, they go, oh, I must get it from you, I might borrow it.
Mm.
What I always do is, if it's something I really like, I just send it to them. I just buy it on Amazon.
God, that's so...
It's a nice little present to do,
Yeah.
but also it's like, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you.
Now, I know I could trust you with anything after you've said that, because if you ever forgot to give me anything back, I would absolutely lambast you on this.
But no, but you see, no, here's the thing between us though, is
Okay.
that wouldn't happen.
No, it wouldn't happen because we're both wired that way.
Well, yeah, also there's a certain level of hostility.
Fear.
I know you'd show up in the middle of the night in my bedroom and just be like...
Standing over you going, where is it? Except I want to be very clear, I don't have a key. I don't have a key. I have 6 keys for
you
people.
Can have a key. You can have a key, Niamh. Do
Can
you have a
I?
bath in your apartment?
I do.
Where you're staying? Okay, yeah, grand.
I
Because
do.
I was going to say that to you if you want to come over and have baths, but it's a weird thing to suggest.
I mean,
Do you want to come over for a bath, Niamh? Just to clarify, I won't also be in the bath.
I don't think we're there. We'll never be there in our relationship.
No,
Never be
Niamh,
there.
no.
I mean, if you ever need looked after, I'm the type of person you want me minding you because I'm very practical about those things, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, no, we're never going to be there.
No. Niamh, no.
I mean, I would even have to really seriously think about how comfortable I feel about being in a hot tub with you. I'm funny about that. You know, it's kind of a thing. I'm not...
A hot tub anyway
Yeah.
is
I
weird.
know.
You're essentially in a skin smoothie is what you're in.
If I found you in a hot tub anywhere, like, I'd be surprised. I'd be like, what?
Yeah, because I wouldn't be wearing pants.
Okay. Okay. That's,
Niamh,
right.
what would you do in this situation?
You see, I wouldn't have let it got this far because the difficulty with this is you set a trend. But
Yeah.
you are absolutely in the right position now. You see, actually, weirdly, you're in the more powerful position. Now, it is possible she's a beautiful girl and you love her, or your partner, it's not specific. But, you know, here's the thing. You now go to that girl and you say, look, either you say, I want my stuff back, or you say no to everything from here on. You just say, oh no, I can't give you that. I need that.
I think
And you haven't given me anything else back. So
it may not be that she's a serial borrower.
there might be the loveliest girl in the world, but
Yeah.
that does not
She
excuse
could just
it.
be flaky.
Yeah, but that doesn't excuse this.
No, no, not at all.
So if she's flaky, then she won't be at all bothered about you saying, I need that stuff back.
Yeah.
You know, and the fact that she's come to stay with you, because it's a perfect opportunity for her to bring them back. I mean, if she's flaky, she'll forget. But the thing is, the fact that you actually ask for them back, and then what you do is you just don't lend them to her again, and you make it a joke. You're not hurting her feelings because she cannot deny that this has happened. You know, you
Yeah.
can't be upset about something that you have actually made happen. You can't. You can't be, because she is responsible for you feeling that way, and you're entitled to feel that way.
You are entitled to feel that
I'm
way.
sorry, I'm up on a soapbox and I'm getting all up here now.
I think in this situation, I think it's
I would bring humour into it because that's how I deal with things.
it's I think it's well intentioned. I think she's just like, oh, it's embarrassing now. But I think that this could be the one sharp shock that she needs, and then I don't think she'll borrow anything again.
No.
Or I think if she does,
She'll be more attentive.
Yeah.
You know, but the reality is here, Clodagh, I totally get why you got where you are, because, you know, Gearoid is the same. We're very generous as people. You know, you want to be generous with your friends. You want to mind them, and you like to think you can give stuff to them. Now, you can pretend you're all lovely here, but I know. You give me
I'm
your
trying to think,
kidney,
do
wouldn't
I
you? Don't answer. You'll
The
upset
thing
me.
I've always said about my kidney,
You might need both.
I made a point to somebody recently. I had to make a sharp point.
Okay. Oh, were they
About-
asking you for a kidney?
No, about how much my cat meant to me. And I had to say, you don't seem to understand that if it was your child and my cat that needed a kidney, I'd be giving my kidney to my cat.
Yeah, that does not surprise me in any way. It's okay.
I had to make that point and it didn't go down well.
No. So here's another point. If you had to choose between me and your cat and the kidney.
Look.
Be very careful how you answer this.
What
I already know the answer.
What I would say is...
When somebody starts with what I would say, it means it's not going to go your way.
You would have the most spectacular funeral. I would be hugely involved.
Will you promise to sing on it?
I absolutely would. I absolutely would, Niamh. I would. I'd do a number.
Do I get to choose a song? Because I tell you, I have so many.
It'd be In Your Eyes,
There'd
original
be
key, please.
Original key with the hysterics, thank you.
Yeah, with the ha-has.
I know, but honestly, Claude, I totally feel sorry for you. I understand how you get into these situations, but it's up to you now to take you out of it, one way or another. Either don't lend anything again, and the nice way to do it is say, I'd love to give you that, but this is where you can get it because unfortunately I need that. And it's a very small thing, but you need to stop giving her stuff unless you get your other stuff back. And even then...
I think my suggestion is gentle manipulation. The thing that you least value, I can't find this. But I know you have all this other stuff.
So
is there any chance you have this as well?
And any chance. But then you're taking a chance that she's not going to bring that. You know, you want her to bring that other stuff back.
Well, if you know you have it, she'll be embarrassed. If she knows that you know you have all of this stuff, she'll be embarrassed and go, well, I better get all that back. But you need to be prepared for is she may go, yeah, I have that stuff, but no, I don't have circle of friends, because she'd be looking for any way to claw it back.
So don't.
So just make it something that you don't really care about.
And the other thing is, I'm just thinking, you know, if she's flying over to see it, because obviously she's come to stay with you, maybe she lives somewhere else, you know, offer to pay for an extra bag for her to bring your stuff back.
I wouldn't do that.
No, I know, it's so expensive now. It's more expensive than the flight.
No.
But Claude, we hope we have, and we really want to know. You know what? I keep meeting people who say they love the follow-ups. And we're not getting any.
We're not getting any follow-ups. And I'm going to be honest. I am going to be very honest.
I need you to do something.
I am not looking for follow-ups. I'm just looking for problems. Because when they come into the DMs, I'm just like, it takes me ages to find them now because I'm on tour. So
because he's
loads
so
of messages.
popular. He's so popular.
No, but I've loads of follow-ups. But like, it takes ages to find them. So what I'm saying is, if you want if you want to be 100% certain it gets read on the show,
you need to send them.
gmail.com.
You need to send them to Gmail. It's not hard. You know,
I don't know why people have a problem with it.
That's
I got to be honest. I'm getting annoyed.
You're making Gearoid responsible for everything. They don't even send it to me.
I'm going through all of the unread messages in my Instagram, and then when you open some of these messages, I'm going, well, I better reply. So
and then it pops you back to them again.
It's absolutely hours. And then they reply to that, and then I'm like, oh my God, now I've got more messages. Anyway. We have another problem.
Yeah, give me the next problem then.
So the next problem. Hi, Niamh and Gearoid. I love your podcast. It's my Monday morning staple. Jesus Christ. Staple, yeah. I cannot.
I don't know, there might be a horse involved.
Extol the virtues of rereading these letters.
There might be a horse involved. It also might be autocorrect, because I don't know if you've ever found that when you send a text in a hurry and you go, why did it say that? Why does my phone think I'm going to say that rather than the other? Anyway, go on.
It's my Monday morning staple. I'm a gay man living in New York, and something happened last Christmas that I haven't stopped thinking about all year.
Are you singing the song? Yeah. Last Christmas. Anyway,
well, I read this earlier and he gave him more than his heart.
Oh my gosh.
I went home to Dublin last Christmas and my sister had a big family and friends party. At one point in the evening, I was heading down the hall and bumped into the husband of my sister's business partner as he was coming out of the toilet.
Bumped?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he did bump. We ended up chatting and one thing led to another and somehow we crossed a line that neither of us had any intention of crossing when the night began.
I would need to know what that is.
Handies. That was handies. Afterwards, we both agreed.
I was thinking, maybe they kissed.
Nah, handies.
Oh, God, go.
Yeah.
Go.
Afterwards, we both agreed to
get past
go
this.
anywhere.
I can't.
We exchanged a few messages once. I returned to New York, but then we cut things off because...
I'm sorry, I'm in a bad place now.
We cut things off because it was clearly too tangled and too risky.
Okay.
I thought I'd move on. No.
I'd moved on.
Excuse me.
You read it right.
I thought I'd moved on. But now Christmas is coming around again and I'm going home and I've realised I'm hoping I might see him.
Oh, bless.
And that it might happen again. Handy's Mark II. I know that's wrong. I don't want to cause problems for my sister's business or for a marriage.
I love that it started with the business.
Or for a marriage that, as far as anyone knows, is fine.
Come on.
Doesn't sound fine.
Well,
But part of me keeps wondering if he's thinking about it too. I feel guilty, confused, and a bit ashamed of myself. And also genuinely unsure what the right thing is.
Yeah,
Should I avoid him completely? Should I talk to him if we cross paths? Or do I need to accept that last year was a mistake and make sure it stays in the past? What do you think I should do? Niamh, I know you will be the level-headed advice I need. And Gearoid, I fully expect you to be the little devil on my shoulder.
He thinks you're going to egg him on.
Looking forward to your take, Matt.
Matt, we love you. We love you so much. This is the best problem for a while. Now, here's the thing.
Go on.
Here's the thing about this. You're right. I'm going to be very sensible and say, what were you thinking? I always think it's funny when somebody says we accidentally found ourselves in this situation. Clearly, there were vibes. You don't accidentally find yourself in that situation. Where were you chatting?
How do you bump into somebody coming out of the toilet?
You make sure that you're
in
there.
a house.
You make sure.
You're not in a nightclub.
No, but then there might be, lots of
A
people.
queue?
I don't know.
If there was a queue, you're not giving somebody a handy on a landing.
Where did they go for this moment? No, don't answer that. Anyway, so here's the thing. Obviously, there was some vibe, and that's lovely. And there's nothing nicer than forbidden fruit to make you feel all frisky and fabulous. But here's the thing about this. It rarely, unless it's uncomplicated, it rarely kind of puts you into a good place. And now you're very complicated because you're not just dealing with the other partner, but you're also dealing with the friend of your sister and the business and all this. It's messy. And believe me, the one who'll come out the worst in this will be you. So just step away from the situation and take a bit of time, and maybe this time bump into someone who's single and not married to someone else at the toilet. Maybe that's the wrong thing to say there.
No, I think it's right.
Yeah.
I think it's right. But what I will say, right, is that he seems to be thinking, for somebody that gave somebody a handy on the land and you're thinking about it a lot.
Well, he might find him attractive, and that's fine. But I think it's just the forbidden nature of it. I think there's an element of an unexpected forbidden nature that we all kind of think, I could be that really exciting person who has that life,
You see, I think what we need to remember here is that you're not the person that did something wrong here.
No, you didn't.
He's the person with commitments.
Yeah, but now here's my argument with that, right?
Go on.
He was not unaware, and nothing against you, Matt. You're right. He is the person who's in the wrong. He's the one who made that choice.
At worst, he's an enabler.
Yes, you are. That's a lovely way of saying that. Yeah, but you're right. At worst, that's what he is. In that sense. So, Matt, I'm not saying that you were wrong to let this happen, but you knew nothing good was coming out of it, really. He wasn't about to throw off his whole life just for you in this situation.
He might, though.
He might, but let him make that decision himself.
Run towards love, Matt. Run towards love.
Run towards love. I'm all for running towards love, but, let it get uncomplicated before you get there so you can actually have love. Right? This is not our first rodeo in this situation where people have suddenly found themselves in situations with partners, they're unexpected partners, shall we say. Is that?
Unexpected partners. Slags is the word you're looking for.
But we know there's a lot of people who, would be curious, or, especially men. Men are forever. When I'm in the community and they're talking about it, they are always saying to me, "Oh, you'd be surprised how many."
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm not surprised because I've been involved in the community a long time. But but it is true. It's so unexpected to people outside of the community. But a lot of straight men.
Look,
I'm just saying.
Things happened. Zips were unzipped.
We don't know that that's what's happened.
That's what happened, mate. Come on.
It might have just been very romantic.
If that was a snog, they wouldn't have even written to us.
No, okay.
So, listen.
That might be very, very...
I think, Matt, run towards love. It's Christmas.
Destroy everything in this week.
Go to your sister's party with mistletoe on your belt. I think the worst thing that can happen in this situation, right, is that he goes in and gets rejected for him. Because, this is agony rants. We don't care about this other guy.
No, we really don't. We really don't. Because we're always for our ranters.
And you don't feel, you shouldn't feel, like he needs to take personal responsibility.
Yeah,
it's not your problem.
No matter the nature of the indiscretion. It's still the indiscretion on his part. He has been, you know, it doesn't matter whether it's, outside of his sexual orientation. It doesn't,
Yours
none of
was
that matters.
Ill-advised.
Yeah, I think, you know, there's another point to make here. No matter how wildly, fabulously attractive you are, which I have no doubt about, Matt, the thing about it is he has been unfaithful. And the reality is, if by some strange freak of nature that you and him got together, would you ever feel 100% comfortable that would not happen again to you?
Yeah, I'd say he'd be fine with that.
I'm just trying to be devil's advocate. He wanted a devil's advocate. I'm trying to give him something to make him feel more.
I know. I'd say that'd be built in. I'm
You'd
sure
be fine.
I think.
And to bring the spice, cinnamon spice. It'll be like the spice bag of.
I don't think you should go. In reading this, right? He sounds a little bit more stressed about this.
Yeah.
Maybe that was. I definitely think that there is the potential for catastrophe.
Yeah, no, there is. And we only care about you,
and
Matt,
you
in this
will
situation.
be the catalyst of catastrophe for a few different people. And I think because this is lingering on your mind and a year later you're still thinking about it, I think that the catastrophe could have a really bad effect on you. I would say try to avoid it. And also the other thing you don't want is to be all excited about this. You meet him, nothing happens, and you feel rejected and you feel terrible.
Yeah.
I think this is very much a lose-lose situation.
In this situation, definitely. I mean, if he is the love of your life and he decides that, let him decide that and uncomplicate his life first before he comes to you. I think that's true of any that kind of relationship when it kind of goes. I'm not saying it doesn't have a future, but I don't want to give you false hope here, Matt. This is literally one instant.
I got to be honest, Matt. We're saying future and we're saying love of life.
We're trying to be nice here. Come
I'm
on.
not 100% sure you even know his surname.
He definitely doesn't know his birthday. Anyway, but yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I know.
Now, what's interesting is, though, the one little tell in this is, you know, because it could be written off as a drunken thing, but the fact that there were messages exchanged afterwards.
Yeah, there was a little linger.
And there was also an acknowledgement that this wouldn't continue.
Yeah.
So it's like, what continues? So obviously there is some sort of attraction, there's some sort of vibe.
Yeah.
And it is likely that when you do see each other again, that could all still be there on both sides. So you need to be incredibly careful.
You need to be definite that if something is going to happen, it needs to happen away. And I don't mean no, that's wrong. Away from the relationships, and in the sense that he needs to resolve where he's standing with all his relationships before he comes anywhere near you. Because this is not just about you. This is about you and your sister, which you love. Yeah. And imagine if you destroyed all of that for something that is not really there. And I'm giving you, you know, from a place of love, I want you to have the best experience. You don't know. You could come home this time and meet somebody completely different and find a different vibe. Matt, you are worthy of love beyond somebody you met on a stairs.
There's plenty of Landons.
Is this a big house?
Don't limit yourself to one Landon.
Have they got Landons? But seriously, Matt, we just want the best for you. So I don't want you coming home freaking out about
See, the thing about it is, it sounds like what's happening here is Matt, he's kind of in love with a little bit of a pine.
Yeah, he is.
And look, who doesn't love a pine?
I know.
You know, a pine and a fantasy.
Especially about this time of the year.
Yeah, of course.
You know, a pine tree is very big.
It's a pining time.
There's a lot of pine.
I think if you try to, when you come home, right, if there's going to be some sort of event and you're going to see him, you're going to know about this because your sister's going to throw some party, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I think what you should do is you should line up something for before that.
Yeah, no, I agree. Where you're going to come,
like,
as in what?
Dates.
Oh, not with the other guy.
No, no, with somebody else.
You should broaden out who you
go
meet
on
when
an
you're
app, an orange app.
Which you don't have, clearly. Clearly.
Back in the day, Niamh.
Back in the day. Okay.
Go on an orange app.
Okay.
And find a nice headless torso.
Just have a date. Take the edge off.
To take the edge off.
Is this the first time we've prescribed going and having a quickie? You know,
Well, it's the first time you have.
yeah, I'm on board with that. I'm not going to lie.
I got to be honest with you. That's my solution to most of these.
To be fair,
Show me a problem that hasn't solved.
it doesn't have to involve sex for me. Just the frisson of having a date somewhere else, something that
Just a
diffuses that kind of
Yeah,
yeah.
just a little bit of a flirtation, a little bit of excitement.
Yeah.
That's what you need at
Take the
Christmas.
edge off.
Because here's the thing, Christmas throws up so much crap.
So much.
So just a little bit of excitement.
Lovely. Are you not excited for Santa on the day? Are you going to get something?
I'm going to be
nice?
honest, I'm over Christmas this year. Already. I've no
baby.
interest. Because
Well,
of me little
It's for
little
your
cat
first year
names.
grieving. I know, babes.
Because Christmas was my day when she just used to sit on my lap in the evening.
Do you want me to
and
come
her.
over?
No.
I could just lie on you.
No.
We're never there. That's never happening. It's never happening.
Respectfully, I would say no.
No, okay. And I mean, be honest, that would not be comfortable for you.
Imagine telling your husband and kids, I go down to Dublin because I'm just going to lie on Gearoid.
Because he misses
I'm
his cat.
upset.
Because he misses his cat. I have a feeling.
It's very tactile, very tactile.
I have a very strong feeling there'll be at least 10 people in the queue before me for your choice of. I know, it's just my need to heal you and help you.
I know, yeah, I'm over Christmas.
I know.
So what I would say is, Matt, a little frisson.
Yeah, and again, follow up. We want to hear it. Send it to agonyrants@gmail.com.
agonyrants@gmail.com, or if you want a website, just go to the website. There's an agonyrants.com where you can submit your problem.
Is there?
Jesus Christ.
I genuinely didn't know. You've never mentioned it before.
Niamh is very much on a need-to-know basis with this podcast.
I come in, I sprinkle my fairy dust over it, my diva dust, and then I leave. And to be fair to Gearoid, when you send it to him in his DMs, that puts an awful lot of pressure on him. So please, please, please send it to the Gmail, just so I can start going, where's those problems? You know.
Now, the day that happens, I swear to God, I will fall down dead.
No,
The
don't do
shock
that.
will kill me.
They'll never send it to the Gmail if you say that. Don't do that. Anyway, it's been lovely to talk to you.
It's been lovely to chat to you.
I think that's the first time
Niamh,
I've ever said that. You always
It's
say
the first time you've ever closed a conversation in your life.
I know.
Niamh has to go dancing.
I do.
It has been wonderful to chat to you. Thank you so much, listener. Remember, headstuffpodcasts.com for all of your vintage rants needs.
Yeah, can't wait.
Also, I'm on tour. I'm on tour.
This
My
again?
UK tour is January. I've added extra dates in Liverpool, Brighton, and Manchester.
Wow.
Yeah, because they sold out.
You going to have any time to come and see me?
No.
Okay.
No, not for me, Niamh.
I mean, I went.
Very triggering.
I went a couple of times. I mean, I would have gone one extra had you stayed in, but.
Oh, knife in the heart.
Let's see how many times I can get you in.
We'll chat to you next week if we're both alive.
I'm still talking.
Bye.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.